So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Parabolical Esports. This is round 10, Silverstone. I am Curly, and this afternoon I have Justin with me. Justin, are you there?
Hey Curly, how's it going, buddy?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm very, very excited for this F2 race in Silverstone, especially with the wet weather today for qualifying.
Yep. Guys, just let you know, no spoilers for the race. And also, I don't know if qualifiers actually happened for the main F1 race today, but please, no spoilers if it has. I'm recording it.
It has happened, and I have watched it, but I won't spoil anything for you.
Thank you very much. But yes, no weather spoilers for the race. But yeah, as you said, we have wet weather for the quality. It's obviously we're only one shot, so it's obviously going to be hard to concentrate on. Just flicking through right now who to go on. Let's have a look.
Well, it looks like Siege is currently in the lead at the moment.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Sam Swift and Siege, they're both fighting for that that top spot actually. But as they come down towards Cop's turn, this is, if you remember, I think it was a year ago where Hamilton took over Verstappen. A lot of people were actually sliding on this, and actually Theo has completely gone off the track and has spun and is going to be crashing into the wall. And he has retired.
So Theo is out then. I think, yeah, Theo's out. Also, Mr. Rage is out as well. Mr. Rage went out, I think he went out quite early. So I'm not sure whether that was a retirement in the pits or not. But we do have a comment in the chat. Jonesy, he's put I was gonna say odd reserve, but never mind. So looking at that, so it looks like Max has gone up to second, so Siege has gone down to third as Sam Swift puts in the faster time. Well, the times have actually just come up, so
you can just imagine how difficult it was for people just to even stay on the track with
yeah.
the F2 cars. Not even just the F2 cars, but in the wet weather.
Exactly. But there is the grid then. So Sam Swift Ninja sits on pole with Max in second, Siege in third, TRT Chalkers in fourth, Jake in fifth, Groove Ninja in sixth, DJ Death Dragon in seventh, Young Tomo in eighth, FIFA Beefy in ninth, Page in 10th, Bad Peso in 11th, Kaza in 12th, Mr. Rage in 13th and Theo in 14th, but Bad Peso downwards did not put it. Bad Peso and Keza actually got DSQ'd. I've just seen that. So
yeah, them two actually did cut the corners on the track, so they did do invalid lap times. So that was the reason for that disqualification. But hopefully they can improve during the sprint race, and it's actually bright and sunny. So
it is indeed.
Hopefully they'll do a lot better.
Well, I had a league race early this morning at Silverstone, and on an F1 race. An F1 race, it's 27 laps if I remember rightly, and on lap 24, was it 22? No, 22 or 23 actually. I actually lost it at T2, which I knew I would at some point. No, T2 is a nightmare if you take it too wide. So hopefully this lot are going to be nice and simple. It's going to be a nice clean race hopefully, but they're all starting on mediums. There's no, I don't think, you just get everything sorted what I need to do. There we go. So yeah, no one's gone for a reverse tyre option. I don't know if you can do it on this one. I am not sure.
I still haven't fully understood the F2 concept just yet when it comes to the tires and the rules on tire changes, so well, I'm kind of in the dark at this point, but they are coming around. They just finished the that was the Wellington Straight, if I'm correct. The Wellington Straight?
No, Wellington Straight is after Maggots and Beckett's.
Ah, got it. So during the end of Sector 2 and the beginning of Sector 3.
Yep. And I think I'm right. Let me get my you know what? Sometimes I think I'm just not right. I have to wait and see. I'm getting my track map up. But
That's fair.
I'm even English, so you know what I mean. It's obviously for you as well, Justin. It's actually sort of like what 11 a.m. for you, ish.
Yeah, it's around there. It's like around 11:15,
Yeah.
possibly.
So it's
So
quite
woken up
early for you.
bright and early. Yeah,
Yeah.
and actually, looks like the game actually was predicting something for me, as now it is pouring raining outside my window. But so hopefully I don't get any connectivity issues with this.
Hope not. No.
And I just realized my cats are outside, so gonna be some wet fur all over the place when they come in.
I'm making no comment. I am making no comment.
Whatsoever. Oh, I know what's up, comment.
Yeah, I'm making no comment. It's a
dirty dog.
It's not my channel, so I'm making no comment. If it was my channel, then yes, but it's not, so I'm not.
Fair.
So yeah, obviously you got turn 1, which is Woodcote. You got the Hamilton Straight, obviously the start finish straight. T2 is Cops. You go along Maggots into Beckett's, then Chapel, and then the Hanger Straight all the way down to Stowe, and then come through
I was
Vale.
right with the Rillington Straight.
Oh, we're going to go to 5 red lights, as someone's put Curly into the comments with a laughing face. So we're going to go to 5 red lights. Give me a decent view. There we go. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5 red lights, and we are underway in this F2 race here at Silverstone.
That is an amazing start.
He has indeed. He has got in front, and it looks like we're going to go 2 or 3 wide into turn 1, and we're going to still got 3 wide. I think we've got 4 wide actually, and there's some bumping going on here. But has there someone cut the corner there very, very wide? Or am I seeing things, Justin? I'm not sure.
Well, it was 4 wide there. It was 4 wide for a quick second there, so it's definitely not out of possibility. But the only thing is, at the beginning of this, just from turns 1 to 3, possibly even 4, it looked like we were watching Wreckfest instead of Formula 1 there.
Well, there was some wheel banging going on, but now you have Groove Ninja. Oh, there's a yellow flag, Justin.
Yep, and that's Mr. Rage, the one that actually messed up during the qualifying. And now he is near the back of the grid, so now Menace is going to have to pull something for his team, and gain some points. He is closing in as we're coming through the Maggot, Beckett, and Chapel turns.
Well, Theo has actually just moved up to 10th as well, because Bad Peso just overtook Bad Peso, but we have got a massive train. But it looks like Sam Swift has got the lead once again, so he's overtook Matt, so I think we missed that one there. But yeah, Sam Swift is obviously going to try and pull out a lead now. He's got a 4/10 lead as we're going to come into the chicane here, going to come onto the Hamilton Straight. But Chalkers now is having a little battle here with DJ Death Dragon. I think DJ Chalkers has moved up to 5th place.
Oh, Death Dragon's going to come on the outside of Chalkers. He's going to gain that position on the Hamilton Straight. Amazing overtake there for Death Dragon. Great patience, great exit off of that turn, and Mr. Rage has spun again, and that's going to be a virtual safety car there.
Well, yeah, it's a VSC. Under VSC, no one can pit. Well, if they do pit, then it doesn't count. Well, within the first 3 laps as well. If you pit within the first 3 laps, it doesn't count as a mandatory pit stop. And if I'm correct, if you pit under VSC, it doesn't count as a mandatory pit stop as well. So,
I mean, I would be surprised if they pitted right now, to be honest, because these mediums can go a long way.
Yeah, but it won't count anyway because it's under the 3rd lap. If you pit within 3 laps, it doesn't count as a mandatory pit stop. So you will have to actually pit again. So F2 have some weird strange rules.
Yeah. It really does, but I mean, it gives the prospects in real life a little teaser
yes.
for the actual main event, let's say, once they make that step. But it looks like the VSC should be ending a bit soon. They're coming down to the hangar straight into Stowe, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. They might actually finish the VSC around the Hamilton Straight.
It's a rather long VSC.
Oh, what happened to Groove there? Groove just...
And there we go. Oh, it's a drive-through for Sam Swift. Obviously, his Delta went red. That possibly can get taken off. We'll have to wait and see on that, because we're going to go here 2 wide between Groove Ninja and DJ Death Dragon. But we're going to have Chalkers. He could get involved in this as well. So you got DJ Death Dragon, Groove Chalkers, and also Groove Ninja. These 3 are battling it out. But what's happened to Mr. Rage? He's in the pit stop. He's in the pit stop. He's in the pits. He's going for a pit stop. So I think he may have to pit again. Cause it's on lap 3. I'm not sure. But yeah, Sam Swift. I'm not sure if you've actually figured it out yet. Well, you know, got a drive through from it. But the VSC, the I can't think what it's called now. Your green to your red, Delta, that's it. Obviously I raced the other night and I had a 5-second Delta, and the VSC finished and it went straight to red.
They're going too wide into Cop's turn. Hopefully they can give the space to each other. Be respectful on that. We got Groove on the outside, Chalkers on the inside, and it looks like Death Dragon's gonna push up a bit as well. Oh, now them 2 are side by side through the quick S turns, but it looks like Death Dragon is gonna be the best one out of that, and Groove Ninja has gone down 2 positions in about 5 turns there.
Nice clean racing there though. There's no bumping going on, so it's all clean here as Groove Ninja, no, DJ is going to go on the inside, or he's got the outside line, sorry, of Groove's. Oh, it's Groove Ninja! Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, Groove Ninja lost it. He did a little. He put on the power a little bit too early there, right as he was turning, and then that made him hit into the right rear of Death Dragon and made him lose it. He's now going to have to pit.
He is in the
Mr.
pits.
Rage is going to try and see if he can do it. Actually, he's pretty far behind, also with those hard tires.
And Sam Swift is actually coming through to do his pit stop as well, so that puts Max into the lead. And don't forget, with F2, the top 8 are reversed in the sprint race. So at the moment, it would be Jake the Slayer in pole position, and Max would actually go down to 8th. So, but yeah, apart from that little incident, it's been actually a rather clean race, Justin.
Well, that incident, and remember also there was the quote-unquote bumper car battling at the beginning.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been pretty clean. But we still have a lot of race left in this. This is the sprint race. We still have a lot of race in the sprint race left over.
Yeah, this is the feature race. You have the sprint race afterwards. So there is
it goes
a lot.
feature then sprint. Oh, okay.
It does. Yeah. Yep, it's feature then sprint. So we do, as Justin said, we do have a lot of racing to do. But it's Max and Siege at the moment. They have pulled away from the rest of the pack. Right now, they're 3 seconds. Chalkers is like 3 seconds behind Mr. behind
hold on.
Siege.
FIFA Beefy has spun out. He has completely lost his front wing. He has spun out off of the exit of turn 14 of the chapel, right before the hangar straight, and he has spun straight into the wall on the right side, and he has no front wing. Good thing he did it there, because the pit lane is right at the end of this, right at the end of turn 15, start of turn 16. But that's going to be a heavy hitter for FIFA Beefy, and now Chalkers for his team is going to have to do something. Oh, actually, no, they're both on different teams, same color, different teams. Never mind.
Yeah, so FIFA Beefy gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Paige picks up her first penalty of the race. Paige is actually usually quite good with penalties as well, but she'll get another go, I'm sure. And well, she's racing again on Sunday, and I'm sure she'll have another race in another division at some point. So, but yeah, Max and Siege are literally pulling away right now. Chalkers in 3rd, DJ Death Dragon in 4th, young Tomo. He's changed it back to Tommy, but it's as Justin saw when he first saw his name, he's changed it to young Tomo. It's down to Tomo. So, Jake, Theo in 7th, Theo in 6th, Jake in 7th, Bad Peso in 8th. But we're having some position changes down the back here, as we have Mr. Rage, Sam Swift, sorry. And FIFA Beefy, I can't get my words out. What's going on? So Sam Swift
actually, you might want
and
to go to the front of the grid. Actually, sorry to cut you off there. You might want to
Nope.
go to the front of the grid as Siege is going to try and get an overtake on the outside of Menace Max on turn 15. Let's see if he gets the job done. They're still side by side coming out of the exit of turn 15 into the entry of turn 16, and Menace is going to go shooting into the pits.
he is the first one to pit at the front too, and right now I'm having to deal with a fly around me. I've got a window open but it won't go out. It's going on my TV and everything. So that pushed Chalkers up to second place then, but down the Bad Peso is also coming into the pits now, so it is that time where the pit stops are going to be made. But obviously Mr. Rage is stopped again, so Mr. Rage actually coming to pits earlier on to make a... He did come in early, didn't he?
He did come in early.
Yeah, so obviously he stopped again to change tyres once again.
That's going to be a heavy hitter for him, but look at the gap for Siege. With him getting that DRS off of turn 14, that second DRS zone, has given him such a huge lead to Chalkers, where it's a whole 3.2 seconds, but it looks like the gap is closing in a little bit.
But thing is, I don't think he'd have had DRS because he wouldn't have had... he was in a second of anyone. That's the only problem. You've got to be within a second of someone to have DRS. Well,
no, what I'm saying is, what Siege got when he had the DRS behind Menace Max before he pitted, that has given him such a leeway.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, that's me getting right. Okay, but yeah, but Siege does have to. Obviously, the top 7 still have to come into pit, which would actually put Max back into the lead.
I don't think so. I think Siege has gotten a pretty good gap.
Oh, he's 19 seconds ahead. Yes, he has. You're 19 seconds. Yeah.
Well, he's not just 19 seconds. He's a whole 32 seconds ahead. Menace is 19 seconds behind Page. He's a whole 32 seconds ahead.
Oh, actually, I'm on interval here. Let's go to leader. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was on interval, not leader. So Chalkers picks up the fastest lap of the race with a 1:40.9 then. So we're going to concentrate here. Let's go on to Menace Max to see where he does come out compared to Siege. Let's go back to Siege. Siege has just left his pit box right now.
And Menace is coming around the final few turns. He's coming down to turn 17, now turn 18, onto the Hamilton straight. I don't think he's going to get the overtake on Siege, to be honest.
Siege is literally just leaving he's got the green, past the green light out of the pits. So Siege, no, he's always come out just in front of Menace Max then.
But Menace Max is going to have DRS after this, though, so he still could keep on battling for that top position.
Oh,
we have a caution. I don't know where that was. It looked like it was clean racing there from my point of view from what I saw on the map, so it might have just been a glitch there.
I'm trying to see if there's someone being lapped, but I don't think there is. So no, there's no one being lapped. No, but yeah, Chalkers and Page still yet to come into pit, so they will have they've got a excuse me, so that would actually put Siege in front because 28 seconds is not enough to keep the lead for Page.
But there's only one way to find out right now, as Chalkers is just coming into the pit lane now, so we're just gonna have to wait and see if he does. I'm thinking he's gonna be right behind.
And Page coming in too, sorry, but Page is coming in as well. So Siege then and Max, I think these two will get back in front. And I think we have a little overtake trying to... I thought we did with Kaza, and Theo. There is a battle going on back there between those two, so that is one to watch as Groove Ninja picks up a 3-second penalty. So yeah, we still have to watch the fight for 7th place.
Close. Hold on, this is going to be close. Chalkers might get ahead, actually. He's just coming out of that pit lane. He has full throttle now. Oh, just barely missing out of that top 3. But he could still potentially battle them with those fresher hards. But the thing is, he still needs to get that temperature up.
Yeah, and
but
Page
only 2 seconds behind.
Page is fallen all the way down to 9th place. Actually, got anyone coming out yet? So 9th place for Page then. But just like Chalkers, fresher hards. but Jake the Slayer behind her also has fresh hearts as well.
Oh, FIFA BP is gone, spinning out on the
Oh.
Hamilton train. That's a full safety car.
So now this is going to help the rest of the. It's going to help Chalkers after being 2.3 seconds down on Max. So it's definitely going to help Chalkers. If I remember rightly, Chalkers, he did well in a race. He was doing well in a race last week. Then he ended up spinning and had an absolute nightmare. Was it last week or the week before? You didn't commentate last week. I don't think I commentated last week. It was the week before.
There you go. But
Hopefully you were there as well.
Because he has that. The thing is, he still has that time penalty. If I'm seeing that correctly, he still has what type of time penalty is that? 3-second time penalty.
Yep.
So basically, he's kind of down to 6th place because of the safety car. He was perfectly in 3rd with that position, and actually Paige gets another time penalty, making her count go up to 6 seconds. But still ahead with the most penalty points is Mr. Rage in last with 8 seconds of time penalties. Do you think we could see some late runners try and pit in for a softer compound?
I'm not sure if there's a softer compound available. I think it might be just medium hards.
Yeah, but everyone's on hard, so do you think someone might go to the softer compound of the mediums?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they could go back to the mediums, but they've got to save. I think is it the hards or the mediums that they're going to use for the sprint race. So the set that they've actually used, not the set that they used. Oh, there you go. No, you're right. So Kaza has gone back in. I think it's the mediums. If they go in for the mediums now, that's the set that they've got to use for the sprint race as well.
Yep, they are using the mediums.
Yep.
As well, Kaza is coming out on the mediums, if I can see correctly. The camera is not doing too well for me, for my vision.
You need a set of glasses.
Well, the camera needs to zoom in. But yeah,
You've not got your thingy up. Your
I actually did not have the tire up at the moment, no. But
oh right, okay. So you've got Keza on the mediums, Sam Swift on the mediums, Groove Ninja, and Mr. Rage. They all have gone on to the mediums. So can this race turn on its head? We'll have to wait and see. With everyone else from Siege down to Jake the Slayer all on hards. And this fly is still getting on my nerves.
You got a fly swatter?
No. Well, I have my hands.
How about some body spray?
Body spray? Mate.
Well, actually, just get some candles. Put some candles around. You'll be fine after that.
Right.
Do 2 things for 1. Kill 2.
Well, good. I've got a window right next to me open. So if you just...
You should probably shut that.
I'm waiting for the fly to go out of it. Once the fly goes out of it, I'll shut it. That's why I opened it, for it to go out. But it just can't navigate its way to it.
I'm gonna be honest, this sounds a bit stupid, but I remember there was this one time when I was younger, actually. I couldn't find a fly swatter in my house. So instead I got my vacuum and I put like the extension tube on the vacuum trying to suck in the fly into the vacuum.
Do you know what? I've actually tried that before as well. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it worked. It did the job. It did the job.
But do you know what? That also sounds dodgy.
It does sound a bit dodgy, yeah.
It does sound dodgy. If you ever seen Scary Movie, I can't think it's one. Lord. I can't think of whether it's 1 or 2. But Doofus.
Yep.
Mom, I'm trying to hoover my bedroom.
Oh Lord. All right, well let's get back to Marathon and the esports. As the safety car should be coming in on this lap, if not the next one. So far is Siege in front with Menace Max right behind, and then Chokers in 3rd, but he does have they do have a 3-second time penalty. DJ Death Dragon in 4th, Young Tomo in 5th, Theo in 6th with 6 seconds of time penalties. Bad Peso in 7th with 3 seconds of time penalties. Paige in 8th with 6 seconds of time penalties. Then comes Jake the Slayer, Keza B, Sam Swift Ninja, then Groove Ninja with 3 seconds of time penalties, and Mr. Rage actually serving 5 seconds of time penalties inside of that pit lane when he pitted. So now he is down to 3-second time penalty. So he's going to be fighting Groove for that 12th place position.
He is indeed, but obviously with this lot on mediums as well. Although they got penalties, but this race could actually turn on its head with the rest on mid-hards. They could move up some places as well here. We'll have to wait and see.
We will have to wait and see, but also, the thing is, I hope these drivers remember to keep those tires warm as the safety car is coming in on this lap.
There is indeed. So, who's going to get the better start? You have the front four actually quite close to each other. If you notice, they're actually very, very close, and then young Tomo is got a bit of a gap to DJ. So
yeah, so he's going to close that in. I think what Menace is going to be trying to do. Oh, there goes Siege. Great start from Siege. Menace was a little bit lacking behind, but Chalkers is right on that rear wing. Let's see, coming down turn 18, Hamilton straight, and away we are for the restart, lap 11.
Hang on, sorry, but we got young Tomo right on the gearbox here of DJ Death Dragon. Is he going to try and make a move at some point? But behind those two as well, you got Theo. He is right there. So you got a three-way going on here between DJ, Young Tomo, and Theo. There's no Hoover involved, but I'm sure. Oh, and there's a yellow flag, and it's Sam. Sam's gone for a spin. That's at turn 2. Oh my word. So Sam has gone for a spin, but Siege does still lead the way with Max and Chalkers, but DJ is still in 3rd place. He does have Young Tommy still right behind him with Theo, but there's actually a 2 car, there's a split of 3 and then 3 Justin, with Siege down to Chalkers and then DJ down to Theo as well.
This battle's going all over the place on this track just because of that safety car. It has given all of these drivers basically a second chance. Young Tommy is actually really trying to get past Death Dragon. I just realized I said his name correctly for the first time.
You did!
He is closing in, but the thing is, DJ Death Dragon is slowing him down severely.
Yeah, sorry, which is giving Theo right. Is he going to go on the inside of Tomo? No, he's not.
Oh, but Theo is going to spin.
Theo's he has indeed. Oh, Theo's lost traction coming out of that corner, and that's now gone down to a 2-car battle rather than 3. And there's another spin. It's a Bad Peso. So Bad Peso has lost it as well. So that's 2. And if you noticed, it's 2 of them who are on hards. So that's the medium cars up. So 2 hard drivers have gone, spun Justin.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for them. They just have to watch that throttle on these F2 cars. Even though they're not as powerful as the F1s, they can still lose it, just like the F1 cars. But it looks like Menace, it has gotten a pretty large gap to G Chalkers now. And these two have been fighting for practically this whole entire feature race. They're coming around to Cobb's turn. Siege still has the lead. Menace is still closing the gap due to slipstream. Keza gets a 3-second time penalty. Very unfortunate for them. I'm
watching a battle going on now between Keza and Groove Ninja. Keza is literally on the gearbox of Groove Ninja. They kind of come through Maggots and Beckett's. In front of them, they have Jake the Slayer. If they can keep this clean, then Keza... Oh, Jake the Slayer is actually going quite slow. They've slowed... Groove Ninja's been slowed right down from Jake the Slayer. But there's a yellow flag. I don't know where that is.
That is actually on Cobb's turn. I don't know who that is. That's Bad Peso. Bad Peso is out of this race.
So Bad Peso is out then, but now you still have this battle going on. Now Keza is going to go on the inside here of Groove Ninja. Is he going to get it done cleanly? He's going to go, now he's going to have the outside line with Groove Ninja going on the inside. Jake the Slayer still in front of these two. On the back of these you have Mr. Rage as well. So we have a 4-way battle going on with Groove Ninja and Keza still going side by side. No, Groove Ninja still has 8th place. What a battle we're going on at the back here though. But I think Justin still has the front 2 Justin.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you almost missed it there. Menace has just almost lost it off of turn 15 into that DRS zone. And that's going to give Chalkers the opportunity to see if he can get his name on that in that top 2 position. He's closing in. They're really close. 3-way battle for this first place position. Menace getting a little bit of an oversteer into turn 15 right before the DRS zone. But now they're coming down from turn 18 to turn 19. The dreaded Cops turn. Let's see how they do it. I kind of give it another nickname. I'm not going to say it just yet. But with the amount of bodies as it takes, you can probably guess what the name is. The thing is, now Menace is going to have to get he's going to get DRS onto Siege, and Chalker's going to get DRS onto Menace. So we could see a position change here. Siege is not really defending. He's not trying to get him out of his slipstream. Menace is going to look on the inside of turn 15. Let's see. He's a whole car ahead. He gets the position.
And there you go. So Menace does move up to first place. Now Jake the Slayer here. I think Jake the Slayer is moving. He's losing out on two spots here as Groove Ninja and Keza. They're going side by side. They've just overtaken Jake Slayer. So Jake Slayer has lost 2 places. And Mr. Ridge.
Menace is almost spun out off of the Hamilton straight. That's going to give Siege the opportunity to get a position here. Sorry to cut you off there, but he almost really lost it. They're coming down to turn 3. Now Siege is going to get DRS. Same goes with Chalkers. There's going to be a 3-way battle again for that first place position. Siege, hopefully he doesn't pull a Menace and almost spin out off of turn 5 here. It doesn't look like he is. He's got a pretty good line. He's going to have the DRS. He's going to have the slipstream. Let's see what he does for this Wellington straight onto turn 6. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Oh, almost brake checks them there.
I was about to say someone
Menace
else.
goes wide. Hold on. Does Siege shoot on the inside? Siege almost shot on the inside into Menace.
I don't think. So I don't think there was enough room for Siege to get through there. By my camera angle, it didn't look like there was enough room. There might have been, but I don't know. But behind these, you have Talkers and DJ Death Dragon fighting it out. But still behind, you have this battle with Keza, Groove Ninja, Jake, and also Sam has joined in as well. Sam Swift, sorry, or Sam. But these two, you've got 3 going wide here, going into Magnus and Becky's. This can't end well, and it hasn't. So Sam Swift is out! Oh my word! 3 wide going into Magnus and Becky's. You knew that wasn't going to end well.
It's a dead giveaway at that point. It's a dead giveaway at that point.
What racing we've got going on!
The dedication of these drivers is insane in these App 2. This has been, so far, the greatest feature race I've ever been a part of.
Oh.
This is amazing!
You just, soon as you saw those 3 go 3 wide into Maggots and Beckett's as Keza picks up the fastest lap with a 1:39.5. But yeah, as soon as you see him go 3 wide into there, you just knew there was one of them weren't going to come out. Or possibly even 2 of them. But yeah, one of them didn't come out, and unfortunately it was Sam Swift. Oh, as Mr. Rage, he tapped the rear of I think that was Groove Ninja. He tapped the rear of Mr. Groove Ninja.
Sorry. Get back to the front. Siege is gonna try a battle on Menace Max. The final lap, turn 7. Menace Max defends perfectly, but the thing is, he has to get a gap to Siege. Enough of a gap to where, when it comes to the second DRS zone, after Maggot and Beckett's and Chapel, right onto the Harper straight. Well, sorry, not Harper, Hanger straight. He's got to defend for all of his might. This is the final lap, final few turns, and just last lap, as you heard from Curly, Sam Swift Ninja did crash off of the Maggots and Beckett's with him going 3 wide. But right now, actually Menace gets a bad exit. That's going to give Siege the DRS and Slipstream. Does he shoot on the inside? No, he's going to try on the outside. Oh, they're still battling. They're still side by side off of turn 15, the still turn, and they're still side by side going into turn 16. This is it. Let's see how much dedication these drivers have.
Siege has the lead going into the last couple of corners. Then it's going to be Siege and Menace Max. Who's going to win it on the line?
It's Menace.
It's Menace. Menace gets it just. Wow, what a battle! What an absolute battle! So Menace gets the win just. Oh my god, how much did that
It's not even gonna tell us.
No,
It's still saying that
no,
they're
hold on. That could even be a draw. They could have come across together.
What's gonna happen then?
I really don't know.
That
Because
was
there's
so
no time.
close.
Because there's no time. They could actually come across together. Oh my god.
We could have a draw here.
Oh my god. That is absolutely unbelievable.
Oh my lord. So it shows Menace taking the top position, but the thing is, we still don't even know. We don't even know if that's correct or not.
No. Oh man.
Let's see. I have to skip this. I gotta see the time difference, because that happened to the thousands, maybe even the 10,000s of seconds. Let's see. It was Menace. 0.046 seconds.
Oh wow! So Menace does get the win only by 0.004 of a second. That is just
That is incredible.
Yeah, we had some absolute from that safety car onwards. There was absolutely amazing racing going on. So in the feature race, then Menace Max does pick up the win. Siege second, DJ Death Dragon in third. Do you know we didn't even have time to pick driver of the day? It was so amazing. Didn't even have time to pick driver of the day going full on that to that race.
But the thing is, we still have a sprint race to go, so it's not over yet. Oh, that was such an outstanding end to a race. Just the battle
was
at
indeed.
the end, and also going three wide on the previous lap with Sam taking the DNF from that 3 wide into Maggott and Beckett's. What an amazing feature race. Shows the dedication of these drivers and just the will to win. But now we do have the sprint race, so hopefully they can improve. And of course, if I remember correctly, from 1 to 8, it is reverse grid. From 1 to 8 from where they finished in the feature race. So now Menace is going to be 8th, and Siege is going to be in 7th. So them two are going to be continuously battling it out. Man, I'm out of breath. I'm actually out of breath.
Yeah.
What a race. The thing is, with me being having a European background, it's so difficult to not curse during
so young Tomo then has came into the chat and says afternoon lads. So afternoon Tomo, how are you doing?
Hey Tommy, how you doing, buddy? I'm gonna see if this whole entire sprint race, I'm gonna see if I can say your name correctly without messing it up.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got me saying it, young Tomo.
well poo. Doesn't matter at that point.
No.
Oh my lord. Oh no. Where's my drink? That took a lot of voice out of me.
Woo.
Whew. You know, these drivers are never gonna stop talking about that, and I don't think I'm gonna stop talking about that neither. That was amazing.
Well, there's actually a message in Discord from Jake the Slayer. Actually, he's actually put maybe he's put the F2 drivers maybe don't make it 3 wide into corners, don't work.
No, but the thing is, it can work, but they just have to go a lot slower than it was if it was just one wide.
Yeah. Well, I've actually put a comment back. I did put a comment back saying, you know, it's great racing, great to do comms on, guys. So yeah, that's true. So exactly. It's amazing racing like that. It's what racing is. You know what I mean? It's like I said before it even happened. 3 wide going into Maggott and Beckett's. You knew at least one, possibly 2, weren't going to come out. And unfortunately, at the time, it was Sam Swift who didn't come out. But obviously, we had a great battle up front as well between Menace and Siege. And unfortunately, it was Siege who missed out by 4 thousandths of a second. And wow, Jake the Slayer, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome. It took your time to get your backside in here, but welcome. Oh,
Ooh,
absolutely
Lord.
Fantastic. Let's just hope this is good as the feature race.
I mean, it's the same drivers, so it could still potentially, but only time will tell at this point. They're all lining up. Paige actually taking first place, pole position.
Well, she's actually apologised for everyone behind her in the Discord, just so that you know that. So then the Paige gets underway. She's got a very slow start indeed.
Oh! That's 5 of them! What just happened?
What has gone on? Obviously someone hasn't got off the... Mr. Rage didn't even get off the pit, didn't even get away, I don't think. I'm not sure. But you have Jake the Slayer, Sam Swift, who's got no wing, I don't think.
We're gonna have to see an instant replay of for that. I mean, we're not gonna be able to, but I just wish that we could see an instant replay of that, because honestly, I have no idea what just happened there.
The only thing I can think of is drivers lost traction, as Theo then has got no wing either now. He has at the back now as he lost control of the car, so there is a yellow flag. But the only thing I can think of is
oh, hold on, we might see a recreation here. That's going too wide now. Too wide into... Oh, let's see.
Magnus and
Groove
Beckett.
Ninja. Yeah, Magnus and Beckett, thank you. Sorry, I didn't have my book open. Groove Ninja and Chalkers are battling it out. Looks like Chalkers is going to shoot on the outside of the hangar straight. Let's see, into Stowe. Oh, it might be a switcheroo. Might be a switcheroo for Chalkers. Oh! A low nudge!
Oh, Chalkers! Wow.
That's his front wing.
Thing is, they can't... If they pit now, they will have to actually pit again. So is Chalkers going to go in and actually retire?
I don't think so. He still has a lot of race left over. And you never know, anything can happen. Theo is now out.
So Theo
and
has...
a safety car. Let's see.
Oh, he hasn't retired in the pits. No, he's lost it in Sector 2 then. Well, beginning of... Yeah, Sector 2. He's lost it. So... There's no safety car out. There's no VSC. It's just a yellow flag. But as FIFA Beefy has retired as well. So where's FIFA Beefy retired?
He's retired in the pits there.
So FIFA Beefy has retired in the pit lane. So after a fantastic feature race, this one hasn't got that underway really. No,
it has not.
No, Groove Ninja does lead the way from Young Tommy and Keza in third. But yeah, the only thing, as it says, Chalkers is 2 hours and 23 minutes behind.
No, that's 2 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah, sorry, 2 minutes.
But that is completely incorrect, because it says the same for Keza with the 1 minute 41 seconds. But
there's a there's a bit of a glitch going on here, I think.
Yeah. Do you think they might actually initiate a restart?
I don't think so.
Tommy's getting super close. Once that DRS is enabled, you know that he's gonna get that overtake.
Yes, he is indeed.
Oh, hold on. He might get it right here. Groove Ninja gets a terrible exit off of turn 18. Young Tommy, he was looking on the inside, but he did back out of it. He saw that it was way too risky to attempt that move. Good on him, being patient with it, and now DRS is enabled. So when it comes to the Wellington Straight, he might get an overtake here just from DRS alone, and I don't see that out of the question. But the only thing is there going to be a double overtake with Young Tommy and Keza?
I wonder if Chalkers is decent. We won't know. Obviously, we'll have to wait. But Young Tommy now is going to go on the inside. Those two have a little wheel bump there. The front right of Young Tommy and the front left of Groove Ninja. But Groove Ninja still staying in front. Now they're going to go. Do not make it as a Verstappen and Hamilton into Copse corner. And no, Young Tommy does. Oh no, these two. Oh, guys, not Verstappen, Hamilton. Please no. These two are still going at it.
Look at Keza.
Yeah, I was just seeing that. Keza trying to make it 3 wide. No. Whoo.
We We were like having a PST.
Damn, man, I'm gonna have a heart attack in a minute. I'll tell you.
Oh my lord, I couldn't even say the phrasing correctly. But now Groove Ninja, is Groove Ninja gonna look on the inside? He is. He's gonna look on the inside. He's a whole car ahead now. But now it's gone down to half as Young Tommy. Oh, there's a bit of a nudge. Young Tommy is still battling it out into turn 16. Young Tommy is now ahead. Now
Well,
Groove is now ahead.
I'm looking behind because you have DJ Death Dragon, Siege, and Max as well. So you have this is actually a six-car race as it stands at the moment.
And the one person that is not in that race, that is kind of unfortunate because they did start in pole position, is Paige.
Yep.
Paige does not have the pace.
Thing is, I know she does have the pace.
Oh, hold on. Young Tommy is going to shoot on the inside into the Wellington Straight. He's going to have DRS. Beautiful overtake. And now Keza's going to have both slipstream from Young Tommy. He's going to shoot on the inside as well. They're both side by side. I'm looking on the rear wing of Young Tommy. It's a little nudge, little bumps, and Keza gets the position. And there's another two side by side, and that's Siege and Dr. DJ Death Dragon, not Dr. Death Dragon.
See, this is what it does to you. You just forget what you're gonna say. You can't get it out.
I might as well just say blah 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly. That's all, folks. But now you have DJ Death Dragon going side by side here with Menace, and DJ Death Dragon is in the 5th place. So, but this is oh my god. This is
Oh, hold on. Siege might get the position onto Groove Ninja. He's closing it in. He's going on the inside. Groove Ninja is now down to 4th.
So Groove Ninja is now losing out on places as he goes wide. And DJ now, is he going to take advantage of that and go on the inside coming into the last couple of corners? No, he's not. He's going to stay in 5th place, sorry. But this, after a very bad start, after 4 or 5 cars literally didn't get off the start after crashing the very start. It's actually turned into a good race now. We're on lap 5 of 11 here in the sprint race of the Parabolical Esports F2 round 10 Great Britain. You do have a race coming up later on this evening. I don't know which one it is though, because I'm not got used to the schedule yet for this new Parabolical Esports. So. But there is a race later coming up this evening. But now you have DJ Death Dragon still with Groove Ninja and Max still behind those two. Chalkers with a 139.5. Justin, including this one, mate. How do you think it's gone today?
Has gone absolutely outstanding. Great battles all over the field. Great anticipation of overtakes as Menace now is going to try and battle Death Dragon. He's just falling down. Well, actually, no, sorry. It was actually Groove Ninja that's been falling down the pecking order as he is now gone down to 4th. But it looks like Keza is going to have the slipstream and the DRS. Do they decide to shoot on the inside? No, they don't. It's still Young Tommy in front.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you as Max goes on to 4th place and overtake on Groove Ninja. Sorry, mate. Sorry to interrupt you on that one.
No worries, buddy, no worries. It was a close battle between them. That battle is still going as Groove Ninja is trying to take back his rightful position of 4th place, which he does into the Hamilton Straight. Amazing battle between them two, and amazing dedication from Groove Ninja trying to take that position back, and he was successful. But now it looks like Keza is going to get an overtake on Young Tommy during this DRS and on the Wellington Straight. Getting very close here.
Guys, it's the another race this evening is at 7:30 GMT. They've got here, not BS GMT. It's the Champions League this evening, so that is the other race. So now Young Tommy does lead this sprint race, lap 6 from Keza, who leads from Siege in 3rd place. Siege, who just lost out in the feature race from Max by 0.04 of a second.
Oh,
Literally.
they're gonna go too wide. Hold on, Keza's closing in on Tommy. They were thinking of going too wide, and Tommy loses it. Goes right onto that sausage curb and loses that rear left. And that's gonna give Keza the first place position so far. And
But
now Siege is gonna try and battle between Beckett and Chapel coming down into the hangar straight. They're side by side. It's a drag race. But Siege has an ace up his sleeve as he does have DRS from that turn. And now he takes second, and Young Tommy has gone down 2 positions from 1 mistake.
That's what this racing can do. You make one mistake, you can lose anything from one spot. Well, you can lose so many spots. It's unbelievable, as it just showed. Young Tommy has lost 2 places, but Young Tommy is still on the no, I was looking at the wrong cars. But no, you have DJ Death Dragon. He is just behind Max, who is in 4th place at the moment. He is on for some decent points, Max, after that win. If he can get a possible podium here, or even a 4th place, would be decent points. But Siege as well, who got first, and I got that right, didn't I? Siege did get first. No, Max got first. So and this Max got first. So Max got first. If he can stay round about 4th place, that would be decent points. But Siege getting 2 seconds today, if he can hold on for a second, or even possibly go for that 1st place, which obviously is going to try to do a 1st and a 2nd for Siege, will be massively decent points for him. But any more battles going on around, Justin?
It looks like there's a 3-way battle for 4th place with DJ Death Dragon and Group Ninja trying to battle Max for that 4th place position. We also have Bad Peso battling Paige for the 7th place, but the thing is, Bad Peso recently got a time penalty, so that's gonna leave a mark, and that's gonna be the only battle so far, other than the obvious with the front 3.
Well, we're keeping an eye on this one with
Bad Peso. Sorry, Bad Peso's gonna go on the inside of Paige into Stowe. Let's see. They are a whole car ahead, but the thing is, 6 seconds, sorry, 6 seconds of time penalties. So Paige still has that position.
Can she stay within that 6 seconds? That is the question. Can she keep up with Bad Peso? She's got Jake the Slayer behind her. Jake the Slayer, who's going rather slow, as Chalkers picks up 3 seconds now. Is that Chalkers' first penalty? Yes, it is. 3 seconds. Mr. Rage is sat at the back, is a whole 1 minute 13 behind apparently. I'm not sure. I do not know. I've lost what's going on. Oh, I think he's being lapped now. He is indeed. So he's possibly...
Oh, it is lapped. Sorry, I saw the cautions. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, he is being lapped. So I'm not sure whether he's desynced or not. Possibly not. I do not know. But we're on lap 18. There is another yellow flag. Is that for Mr. Rage? Possibly.
No, that's actually Chalkers. That was actually Chalkers. Mr. Rage is actually in front of Chalkers, but it's still another lap behind. So he was the one that was being overtaken by Sam Swift Ninja. And
So,
the closest... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was saying, so far, the closest battle that we have right now is actually DJ Death Dragon onto Menace Max. He's going to have DRS. He's going to close it down to 0.4 opportunities. Oh, 0.3 now, so we could definitely see a battle later on, potentially even an overtake from DJ Death Dragon into later DRS zones.
Oh, it looks like the Siege is slowly pulling in Keza here. And Young Tommy is pulling in Siege. So can we have this 3-car battle? We've only got 2 laps to go. Can Keza hold on for a win? The Fly really wants to get involved as well, because right now it's sitting in between Keza and Siege. So
yeah. It's a tough situation.
Can you see Keza winning it, or can you see Siege and Young Tommy catching him with 2 laps to go?
I can definitely see Keza winning it, but the thing is, Keza needs to keep it clean. Just stay on the black stuff and they will be perfectly fine. Of course, you're going to lose a little bit of points, but the thing is, there's only 2 laps left. I'm not going to say that number, but 2 laps left. And really close between them two. DJ Death Dragon is still closing in, making the gap to a 0.2 seconds. Even though Menace does get a better exit off of Cop's turn, even right here, Death Dragon is still going to have DRS closing in the gap and potentially an overtake.
So then DJ on the rear of Max. Is he going to have I didn't see if he had DRS or not. I'm sure he would have done because he was under a second. But Sam Swift picking up a 3-second penalty then. I think that's his first one of the race. So now DJ getting closer and closer to Max for that 4th position as they're going down to the Hamilton Straight over the start finish line to start lap 10 for those two. One more lap to go after this. Into turn 2 now. They're going to come into turn 3. They are catching Young Tommy and Siege as well here. They are catching them very, very quickly. But Siege, it looks like, has fallen behind Keza a little bit, because it was down to 2.2 seconds, and it is again, and it's catching even more as Siege goes a little bit wide there, Justin. I don't know if you saw that, but it's gone up to 2.7 seconds.
Really wide. He went really wide, and that's going to give Tommy the opportunity to take the 2nd place with the DRS zones. Not very smart on Siege's part to break late there. But basically, Keza, this is their race to win. Like, for me personally, Keza is definitely going to win this race. But since it's coming to the end, should we start talking about driver of the day?
Yeah, for me, if he can stay in the top 3, I'm going to say Siege, because 2 podiums possibly. Yeah, for 2 podiums. You know, it'd be difficult if Max gets in there as well, but I don't think he's going to. But yeah, 2 podiums, I'm going to say Siege.
No, but actually, Death Dragon's going to look on the outside of the turn of Stowe, and is still going to be battling Max into turn 16 and 17, getting very close to that gearbox, getting a better line here than Menace actually, but Menace is going to have the faster exit. Or actually, does he? Death Dragon is still closing in. The gap is closing in even more. When it comes to this first DRS zone, this is the final lap, so this is it. If Death Dragon gets his DRS zone, he's going to have that position, but if he does, he's going to have to battle against Menace on that 2nd DRS zone onto the Hangar Straight, and that's going to be a tough battle.
It is indeed, as you said, it is the last lap. Keza still does lead from Siege. His lead is 2.5 seconds, with Young Tommy 7/10 just behind Siege. And we have a new follower, Oken Ben 16. Dude, thank you very much for the follow at 984. You are watching the F2 division at the moment. This is round 10. We're at Silverstone. Tonight at 7:30 we have the Champions League, so obviously, you know, stick around we'll come back for that one, because there's plenty more racing to come. We're around all weekend as Mr. Rage picks up a 3-second penalty, but Keza has basically dominated this race. Would you say, Justin?
I would say so, but the thing was, it's kind of hard because Tommy was leading almost this whole entire race.
Yeah.
And it's just so unfortunate to see him just have one mistake and go down the pecking order to 3rd. But Keza's coming around the final few turns into the Hamilton Straight, and he is going to win the sprint race at Silverstone for the F2 League. Amazing stuff from him. Siege gets 2nd, Young Tommy gets 3rd. Menace Max takes 4th place with Death Dragon in 5th. Groove Ninja now comes around the corner, takes 6th place. Bad Peso is going to take 7th, but Page is going to go up to 7th because of that time penalty from Bad Peso. And then Swift Panda is coming around. Looks like Jake is getting an overtake on Chalkers.
So Mr. Rage then.
Oh! Chalkers has a puncture, front left.
Oh, he does. Oh dear. 8 lap old mediums, and he has a puncture. Surely they can go last longer than that. And what? How can he have 8 lap mediums and he has a? Ouch!
Well, remember, he did spin out in the beginning, so that definitely did contribute to it.
Wow. So, mate, can you do me a favour? Can you check to see if Siege is actually in the chat? See if he's actually in the chat. Is that all right?
Sure thing.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he is or not.
I'll quickly give it a look.
Thank you. So, guys, what an absolute, great races, the feature and the sprint, as Siege gets driver of the day, and Siege actually gets our driver of the day as well for 2 podiums. So, well done to him, and there is Keza on the picking up the trophy then.
Yeah, it actually is. Siege is in
Right.
this
Okay.
in this party chat, so he can join whenever he wants.
Thank you very much. So then, and there is young Tommy joining. So the top, the rundown then: Keza in first, Siege in second, young Tommy in third, Max in fourth, DJ in fifth, Groove Ninja in sixth, Page in seventh, Bad Peso in eighth, Sam Swift in ninth, Jake the Slayer in 10th, Chalkers, who actually ended up getting a puncher on the very last lap, in 11th, and Mr. Rage in 12th. Non-finishers were FIFA Beefy and Theo. DJ, what can we do? What do we owe this pleasure?
Well, that I'm here.
Yeah.
I was third in the future race.
Oh, okay, yes, okay, so okay then. Okay.
Surprise, mate. But actually, hold on. We actually still might need to talk about this, Curly. Menace did get the most points. You got the most points this for both the feature race and the sprint race combined.
Yeah. But Siege, 2
I think he's
podiums.
still a close second. I still give it to Siege. Menace was very close second on that one.
Just trying to get everyone else in there.
The rules.
So we're just waiting for the top 3, or top 6. So I've just sent a message in the Discord.
Well, 2 of them are here.
There's 2, yeah.
Yep.
Just trying to see if we can get everyone.
So right, so Keza is the again, he's off to take his daughter out. So right, so then Siege has got a Siege is in anyway. He's not in him, but yeah, Siege has wait for Siege. Well, while we'll wait for those, we'll give Tommy and DJ their interviews. We'll start with DJ for the feature race. Finished third. You were in Dams, weren't you?
Yeah.
So DJ.
Actually, no, not in Dams. In Sharu.
Sharu. Right, okay. I thought he was in Dams, but
No,
my
I
bad.
was last season. Then we have Menace.
There's Max.
Hello.
I'll tell you what, I'll just go to... Oh, Sharu. There we go. So, right, we'll start with DJ then. Mate, congratulations on your third, obviously, in the feature race.
Thank you.
Mate, the feature race was crazy.
Feature race was in the crazy. I did enjoy the sprint race more. That was just nuts.
Well, from our point of view, the feature race was the more intriguing race, in my opinion.
it was the more exciting, but...
Yeah.
Final laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, the feature race all went well. Great start. Just all out did great. Me and Tommy had pretty much a battle the whole race. So it was interesting. And then sprint race pretty much the same. Of course, less points and everything, but at some point it was the top 6 who were fighting for first place. So that was really interesting and difficult, but yeah, the all around a great race for me.
You said the sprint race was obviously more exciting for you. Yeah, because I don't think was you actually in any battles in the feature race?
In the feature race, well, for the whole race I was with Tommy, pretty much. Yeah, we were within 2 or 3 tenths for the whole race most of the time. And I've also a couple others, sometimes Groove Ninja and Jokers, but in the end it was, me and Tommy.
What's it like? I've never done, but just explain, what's it like to actually race against someone like Tommy?
Good. Just the only thing I need to say, good.
Good.
You know, when you go side by side with Tommy, you're not afraid to lose it or that something might happen, because you know that he leaves the room, he goes for things, but he doesn't make dumb mistakes or some such things. So you're comfortable with fighting against him.
Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, okay, mate. 3rd place. I don't know actually what that does for the championship.
Something, I don't know.
You don't know something, but yeah, congratulations, mate, and well done. We'll move on to Max. I will come to you, mate. Don't worry. I'm waiting to see if Siege joins. Apparently, he doesn't do interviews. So, right, okay. So Max, Tommy, mate. Congratulations, sprint race, 3rd place. What happened? You had a little slip in the sprint.
Yeah.
What happened?
I had a bad exit from curbs, and I thought Keza was going side by side through Maggots and Beckets, and I tried to leave as much space as possible, but I overdid it a bit and hit the red curb on the outside, and yeah, lost it a bit. I saved it somehow and didn't end up in the wall, but it fucked up my race in the end.
Well, you managed to keep up with... Who went in second? Siege. Yeah, you managed to keep up with Siege, who had a good day all round. Well, obviously you tried to overtake, but just obviously obviously with the cars obviously being equal, you just couldn't get him, obviously.
Yeah, true. I mean, I tried to get closer to him and actually go for an overtake maybe, but I was trying to keep it safe at that point because I already made a big mistake and just nothing to risk anymore. Like,
Yeah.
let's get home at that point. Yeah.
Well, mate, again, congratulations on your 2nd place. Justin, any questions for Tommy? Justin? Right, I don't know where we're just...
Sorry about that, my mic was just disconnected. But what I was saying is, Tommy, what went through your head when Pezza was like right on your rear during like right after the cops turned the quick lefts and rights? Your left rear hit the sausage what's it called, the sausage apex thing.
The sausage curb,
What is it called?
Yeah.
Sausage curb, thank you.
Yeah.
I just said it earlier. Sorry. The sausage curb. What went through your mind when you saw that you were actually battling Siege once you came back onto the track?
To be fair, I didn't see Siege till he was right next to me because I was just trying to keep it safe, going safe back to the track. And yeah, Siege was just there, and I was glad I didn't hit him or anything. But yeah, I mean, I was glad I actually kept it on track and didn't send it on the wall.
Were you kind of a little bit disappointed with that result, or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, losing a win like this because of a personal mistake, it's always bad. I mean, you always think about, ah, shit, I could have actually won that race, but still getting P3 out of it, it could be worse. Now.
Fair.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah,
Good P3. Obviously, like you said, you possibly could have won it. But yeah, P3, mate. Well done. Right, Max.
Yep.
Feature race. 4 thousandths of a second.
Yeah, that was,
Mate,
yeah.
at one point we actually thought it was a draw because there was no time coming up on the board.
Yeah, it was quite close on that. It was a nail biter for definite. Yeah, I thought I'd lost it personally but it was the inside line on the last turn that won it basically. But yeah, it was very close. Scary stuff.
So you must have been sort of like, you must need a new pair of pants after that.
More than that.
I'm gonna need
Yeah,
a new voice. For me, I'm gonna need a new voice box.
Mate,
Yeah.
you should have heard us in. I don't know if you had the stream on, but you should have heard us in here. It was.
no, I didn't. I'll watch it back though. I'll watch it back as I do. Yeah.
So there was battles going on all over the place, and I was like going on at the back. Justin was like saying, going on at the front, and it was sort of like, oh my god, it's like we had no voice left. Well, you know what I mean? That's like we were just, it was unbelievable. But mate, we couldn't believe it. 4 thousandths of a second. I know you picked up most points today. No, well done on that. But for 2 podiums, we're actually going to give Driver of the Day to Siege.
Yeah, he definitely deserved it. To be fair, he did well. I just couldn't get past Death Dragon and Groove Ninja that quick in the sprint, and he did very well and got the second podium. So fair play.
Yeah, that has got to be one of the best finishes that I've ever seen to any race, ever commentated on.
Yeah, it was one of the best finishes I've been a part of. But you obviously, when you side by side like that, it's all a bit of a blur, and you don't really think about it in the moment until you've crossed the line. So
Yeah. But mate, again, well done for the.
thank you.
But obviously in the sprint race, mate, you just managed to pip DJ
Yeah,
to hang on to 4th spot.
Yeah, it was. It kept me under a lot of pressure at the from halfway through to the end there. I think he was very quick in the straight, so I couldn't get him out of DRS. I just had to use cops and get as good a run through there every lap as I could, and then Mackets and Beckett's, and just about kept the P4. So yeah, it was good racing.
That's cool. But yeah, mate, again, congratulations. And
Yeah, thank you.
what, again, best, I don't know about you, Justin, but the best finish I've ever seen commentated onto a race. Have you got any questions quickly for Max?
You kind of asked the questions that I was already thinking of, so it's been all right. I don't have any other questions.
But yeah, mate, well done again.
Thank
And hopefully let's have the same next week. I don't know where next week is, but let's have the same next week. But guys, one word to describe today. I don't know about you, Justin, but it's wow. Simple as that. It's wow.
I would
Later
say
on,
insanity.
sorry.
I would say insanity.
Insanity. There you go then. Insanity. Later on at 7:30 there is the Champions League race. Again, that's obviously at Silverstone. I obviously usually have something to say at the end of each stream, but today for that feature race I just don't know what to say. It was absolutely insane. So guys, 4 thousandths of a second. That's it. 4 thousandths of a second. But guys, you know the story. Till next time, he's Justin. I'm Curly. Max nicks it. We're out.
Thank you.
Gets the
Right,
wrong
I've got
controller.